back again. Around the Turn, episode 2 coming at you. Thanks to everybody checking out episode 1. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good comments. I don't know. And basically Marshall's buddy who never watches horse racing liked it. So that's a big thumbs up. Folks, this week we're going to take a little bit of a detour. We're going to go to a nothing happening place, Canterbury Park. Nobody important lives in that entire state. So we're going to head there, check out an early pick 3. Before we get into that, before we get into our guests, we got some exciting stuff. Stay to the end of the show. We got a little contest going, but remember to like, rate, subscribe, check in the comments. Let us know who you want to see. Certainly none of these guys, but who do you want to see? What tracks do you want to see? Probably not Canterbury Park, but next time, maybe. Who knows? We'll see if we can get you some winners. Before we get to the guests too, let's go over the rules real quick. So simple. Somebody from Minnesota could understand it. If you wrote it down on like a chalkboard and like underlined some things, they would get it. Each of our players, they have one horse in each race. They can only pick one horse, Tyler. They can only make a case for one horse, Tyler. Something you struggled with last week. So just going over that again.
I'm learning.
It's
60
California.
seconds to make their case. Yeah, I know it. 60 seconds to make their case. And I assign points. I am stern, but I am fair, like Stalin. All right, let's go to our guest now. Back again. He's all hopped up on kale juice, and he just had a wheatgrass shot. Tyler Hoffman.
Hey, glad to be back. Thanks for having me, Stu.
Those pupils are dilated. All right. Next up, he was voted most likely to write a manifesto in the woods and host of the Redboard Rewind, Spencer Luganville. How you doing, Spencer? And how's that work coming along?
It's coming along really well. I was just happy to start building and branching out.
That scares me. All right. And finally, he's our resident meteorologist, and he definitely defies the idea of not judging a book by its cover. He challenges that. He is Marshall Sterling.
Go green.
Go white. That's a point.
Suck up.
Let's go.
So
At least
there
I'm
we
not a
go.
Dodgers fan.
Producer Craig, we're going to start race 2, Canterbury Park, Thursday. Before we start, normally we'd start with zeros. 0 is something Spencer's accustomed to. We're going to leave him at that. Marshall just got a point. Tyler, however, you once again disparaged a Middle Eastern country during the week. That's a negative point.
I was right. The horse bounced.
From where? From where?
No, I think Saudi Arabia, right?
Oh.
Minus a point. So producer Craig, he did it again. That's -2 for Tyler. Marshall's at 1, and Spencer, 0.
Is he here? Is Spencer here?
He's somewhere. He's somewhere. He's going to be in your dust because we're going to let you lead off the maestro of, I don't know, whatever they call the magic up there at Canterbury. Marshall Sterling, kick us off race 2 Thursday.
All right. My top pick, number 4, Beautiful Babe, just like Al. This horse for the Diodoro barn is 27%. 37% this year. We're going with the horse that just broke his maiden, get Ty Kennedy back. Going to be on the engine. See you later. Goodbye out of the gate. Beautiful Babe, number 4.
Okay, say it any slower. You're going to put us to sleep like those tellers you do at Canterbury. Spencer, you're up next.
Give me the number 3, Twilight Galaxy. The second race off the trainer switch. The first race went very, very well with a win. 59 Buyer fits the Buyer part here. Also won as the favorite. Got some speed out of the gate too. 23-1. Maybe we'll see another stalk and pounce. Cotty Rosin, 20%. Winner last out start.
All right, Tyler Hoffman.
I'm just curious. Do either one of you two know this race is a mile, right? Can either one of your horses go past like 6 furlongs, 6.5 tops?
let's see. My horses ran at a mile 3 times and been in the money all three. So we'll
I thought
take
the
it.
object of this game was to pick the winner, not to who's going to hit the
Ah.
goal. I could be mistaken. I mean, Stu, you remind me of the rules here. It is pick the winner, right?
You are a Dodgers fan, so I
In
mean,
80% of
it's
the races,
confusable.
yes, that is the goal.
Okay. So in that case, then I'm going to go with the winner, which is the number 6, Get One More. One of the few fillies in here that's actually in form. Last time was a light bulb angle. Don't know where the race came from, but it was a nice effort. Stalked off the pace and won convincingly. Don't know why the double drop here to the $5,000 level, but I'm going to take into effect, maybe that's just the way the condition book is run at Canterbury. Fits here from every standpoint, should have plenty of pace to run into, as Marshall's horse will set the pace and probably be exhausted by the time they hit the top of the stretch. So Get One More at 5-1 morning line takes Canterbury race 2.
It's because the horse isn't good enough, Tyler, when they run 47 buyers and the buyer par is a 58.
This is a full teamer at Canterbury. They're all running
Wow.
47 buyers.
Wow, that's not true, but that's okay. I mean, you can pick the slowest horse in the race. That's fine.
Okay, well, that'll round it up. I like the feistiness, gentlemen. Tyler, you picked a fight with folks. I'm going to give you 2 points. However, Spencer came in and gave you a body slam, so he gets 2 points as well. Marshall, it took forever to get it out, so we're going to keep you at 1 point.
And to get it up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's a fault. That's a fault. We're not gonna levy personal allegations on this show. That's a fault. 2 faults, and you lose a point. It's a gentleman's game.
Fair point.
I'm watching you two. Let's go to race 3. Producer Craig, throw up the updated scores. Race 3. We'll let Spencer, who's got a very interesting proclivity for books that he likes to read. We'll let him lead off.
We're gonna have to go right to the rail with Papa Rizzo. Solid win last time out for the 75 beaten claimer. Fast fractions and just fast out of the gate. Really like the improvement on the stretch out. This one should go gate to wire again. Saw 37-1 last time. Not going to get that this time, but still a solid price for a good jockey trainer combo.
All right, Tyler Hoffman.
I'm so glad you picked that horse, Spencer, because what you failed to realize here is number 5, Sierra Hotel, is going to go push you every step of the way, which means my pick's going to get to draft in 3rd. Marshall, I'm sorry, because I know this is your top pick too in this race, but I'm going to go to the 6, Shinny, for trainer Robertino Diodoro. Should set a great trip in here. Coming off a 2-win streak right now. We'll make it 3 in a row. Probably won't get much of a value on the morning line, but this is a pick 3, so we'll go ahead and go 2 for 2 to start our picks.
Yeah,
Marshall, you're in your feelings there.
Yeah, no, I wish it was like 70 and sunny every day, and I could just have this sweet body and just be outside all day. Because then I would pick Diodoro every time, but because I'm in the land of 100-degree temperatures, I don't pick Diodoro every time. And number 7, Candy Cove, is my top pick. 2 back, ran a 73 buyer, stalking the pace. Is going to get the same trip that Tyler's pick got, and will likely be a much higher price. So I will gladly take Tim Padilla, 32% on the meet. Let's go.
I appreciate you, Marshall, picking horses that have also run on the turf again.
Hey, it's all right.
All right.
Excuse me, where did the fastest buyer come from again? Oh yeah, that's right, the dirt. I'm sorry. Yep, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. Details escape New Yorker. That's
Is
okay.
this buyer thing like super important or something? Because I'm not following this at all. I use Brisnet. I got speed figures.
Oh, there's your problem. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Is that why the only check that's in the background is that big one that has been gone and went a long time ago?
It was only like 7 weeks ago. But at least I got one of those big checks. You got any of those over there?
I got nothing on the walls, homie. Oh, dude, there goes the
Oh God. Oh God. Wow, that went about as smooth as it looked there, Marshall. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in the middle of this Royal Rumble. Spencer, you're not picking up any points. You didn't make any case that was worthwhile. Marshall, I love the attempt to get back at Tyler. I'm going to give you a pity point. Tyler, you take the round, 2 points for Tyler. So we're back in it, Marshall. It's a tie ball game. It's a tie ball game all the way around here. Producer Craig, update the scores. And now let's bring it in. Race number 4. Let's go out to California. Can the West Coast bias pull through and take the game for his first victory in Around the Turn? Tyler Hoffman.
I sure hope so. And this is my strongest play of the 3 races. Inside Speed at Canterbury typically does very, very well. And that's where I'm going to stick in this main track sprint with number 1, Astronaut Oscar. Versatile in 2 ways. One, could just clear off if he breaks sharp and go wire to wire in this field. Or if he gets a little bit of pace pressure from his outside, he can do the same thing he did last time. Sit just off that early speed, shift out, and bring it home down the lane. So that's Astronaut Oscar, number 1, and Canterbury race 4.
All right, Marshall Sterling.
I definitely agree with Tyler's top pick, but because this is a family TV show, and I definitely can't agree with the Californian. I got to go with the number 7, Cyril's Boy. Definitely last year it was in much tougher and much higher speed figures. Sorry, Tyler. Than that of the 1 Astronaut Oscar. Is going to get the pace set up because I think there's going to be multiple horses that's going to press Astronaut Oscar. And although there's a hit song named Astronaut right now, I'm in with Cyril's Boy, number 7.
Okay, thank you, Dick Clark. All right, now there's a lot of shots being fired. Spencer, with your LARPing history, are you going to return or are you going to cower?
I mean, you're going to make me blush here with the number 5. I'm just going to go with another undefeated horse. Winner on debut, solid, winning by 6 as the favorite, then came right back at 9-1 to stalk behind a fast pace. And I know a lot of people will say, he was 3 lengths behind. It kind of helped him. I still think that horses that kind of can have that, early and also the pace setting type can easily make a horse like that enjoyable to watch. And also the nice improvement on the buyer figure as well. I think this one's going to come through and make it 3 for 3.
Hey, Marshall, did you see that tweet that Spencer had yesterday about some erotica book with whips or whatnot?
Yeah, I did. I mean, handicapping porn is.
It sure seems to me like he spent more time reading that book than he did handicapping this race. With
Listen, we talk about LARPing, but when Al Studer dresses up like this, there ain't nothing else worse to see in my life. Let me tell you that much.
Okay. I mean, we all know that Spencer is just into picture books, so it's okay. He doesn't know how to read a form.
Oof. Well, the leader of Andy Byers' fan club, that was a rough joke. That's gonna be a -1. If you want to come at the king, you best not miss. Shout out The Wire. Shout out Wallow and Gilly. Tyler, Marshall, it's between you two. Look, you both made some very nice points. I like the saltiness, the shade you guys are throwing. However, Marshall went to Michigan State, and that's worth 100 points. Tyler, you do get a point. Yeah, there we go. On the banks of the Red Cedar. And you win, Marshall. Congratulations.
Let's go.
And Tyler, you got a point, though, because you probably did pick the winner. I think we can agree on that. So, on that uneventful note, comment on this video right down there. Comment on this video. Comment on next week's video. And we got a special surprise. We're going to pick somebody. You got to comment on both videos. And you're going to get a special surprise. I've been begging that cheapskate PTF to, go inside the pockets and pull something out, some special. And Spencer knows that's like taking blood from a stone. He is a cheapskate. Your thoughts?
I have no thoughts. PTF, I love you.
Concurred. So on that fun note, thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Spencer. Check out Redboard Rewind only here on the In the Money Podcast Network. And we will see you next week. Hopefully Tyler gets a victory. maybe, and one of these yokels will be back. Until then, may you win some tickets or cash bets or whatever they say. Later.
Go green.
Go white!